Alrighty.
What did you
Seems
say
like
about
we're
the cutting
live.
today?
What was that?
What did you say about the cutting today?
I say that it would be nice of us to give this opportunity to Cliff because he never did that.
Oh,
At least
haven't you
on
done
this
it?
farm.
Not on this farm.
Oh, okay. Well, you can come here. It's all ready. You can come and do this, and I'll go and have a cup of tea and a piece of sponge cake while I put my dinner on. Well, my dinner's on. I've got to.
You see?
That's funny. How come there's no tractors left?
Because your tractor
I moved it outside.
outside already. Sorry, Cliff, what's that?
Nothing.
Okay. It's really about time to
Where did you leave your tractor, Cliff?
It's already hooked up to a trailer.
Oh,
on
okay.
the other side of that parking lot.
Okay,
Alright.
gotcha.
Additives refilled. Well set up and ready.
Is the field, is the bunker clear?
I'm not.
Both of them are still in use, aren't they?
I'm not quite sure that I got you.
We might have to empty out a bunker before we can do anything.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
that's
two.
nice,
Both of them are full.
Yeah, but does they ferment it?
One of them should be.
Yeah, but I prefer to.
Which one did we fill last week?
Well, that's quite interesting question. Yeah, this was this one fermented 100%, so we can open it and empty it out. Oh, and it's September already.
Yeah.
Huh. I gonna do that. No worries.
Okay.
Cliff, are you all right?
Yeah, I had a problem. I lost the track shut off on me, so I'm off.
Ouch! Ouch!
Look
ouch.
out! I'm running you over. I'm running you over, man.
I noticed that.
Yeah, my track shut off back here.
Okay, I see. Well, in this case, I probably should finish, finish this line. And use my tractor to move the bloody stuff. Okay, so... Okay, where was it? Uh-huh, I see. Which one fermented, you said, Arthur? Can you hear me?
I think he's back working on his supper.
Okay, Arthur, with all the sudden I can't hear you.
Nope, me neither.
I was just having a little lung clearer.
Uh-huh, I see.
I'm sure you don't want me coughing in your ear.
Well, you know. There is things that are unavoidable.
Yeah, but, you know, I like to make it as pleasant as possible for people.
Okay.
While you're setting that up, I'll just go and make sure my dinner hasn't burnt.
Ah, yeah, that's a nice thing to do. Okay. Oh, we're gonna go from here. Yep. Oh, come on. Oh. Alright. Well. What I gotta do is probably use our big track to do that. Yep.
So did you guys try that new forestry tractor that I was telling you about? It was going 250 plus kilometers an hour.
Yeah, it feels like
Okay.
they a little bit missed that stuff. I mean, it
Are we
definitely
storing
should
or
have.
selling?
Let me double check, but I almost sure that we're storing yet. Yeah, we're storing.
Prices still aren't very good.
It's even. It's not about being not very good. It's about being worse as a shit. Yeah, about this new DLC that they aired. What I was really impressed about is that trailer with opportunity to unlock to other trailers. That's quite interesting.
I did not see that one. I did not see that one.
What do you mean? It wait a second. I seen that. Yeah, it should be. Nope. Not here. Where I seen that? That probably should be this one. Yeah. It's that. How it? Live bottom rear lift. It's in semi trailers.
Okay.
Yeah, but it.
Oh, is that the one that's got the lifts up the back and it's got the
Yeah, exactly. And it can up it all the way up.
and it's got the auger in the back of it or something? Yeah, I remember that one now.
That's quite impressive. What I also find is a mod for trailers, bus, half trailers and full ones, that is actually finally provides an ability to build the train as long as you want. But there is a little bit of a problem because it's fully A train, not B1. So I tested it. It kind of works and builds fine, but driving it is a real pain in the ass. So
only if you have to back it.
Well, you know, on the vast majority of the maps, you need to back at least a few times per session, so... Okie dokie. Let's make that stuff empty. Shall we? Oopsie-daisy.
Yeah, I was having a little bit of fun with that tractor.
Uh-huh.
God, the lines are screwed up along this one edge here.
Yep.
Yeah, I was
This-
doing 254 kilometers an hour and hit a lamppost and went spinning across the map. That was I was pulling a what the hell was I pulling? I was pulling a cultivator,
Uh-huh.
like a 12-meter wide cultivator, and we just went spinning across the map.
I see. Yeah.
Just can't get this bloody right today, can I?
You know, it just feels like they messed with the scale and it should has 1 0 less in both parameters.
Yeah, it should have been a 500 horsepower tractor.
Yeah, which is
Not-
pretty typical.
But they got a 1,000 horsepower option. But they went to a 500 horsepower. That thing was just crazy.
Oh yeah. You know, I mean, 1,000 horsepower, it's a little bit extreme already, but it's still pretty realistic. As far as I know, there are tractors like this in real life.
Yep.
But not 5,000, definitely. Your trailer is half empty, you know that?
Yeah, I know that. I just can't seem to get the bloody loading point.
If it's pooping inside your trailer, you're good. Just don't move.
Yeah, but see, it
Yeah,
only
I
goes
see.
that far now. We've got to move it back,
Yep.
which means I've got to realign it again.
Sheesh. It has that bloody bump here. Okay, let me fix it real quick. Hate that stuff. Okay, tractor, wake up. Let's go. Whoa. Ouch. Yeah, I feel like today it's gonna be tough day for my internet because during night we had something like 3 cutoffs. What? Why this tractor can't can't pull?
Now go forward. Give it a bit of gas.
Okay. Oh yeah, fine.
Ah, you got it. Okay.
So be here. Yeah, I mean, it will not surprise me if we're gonna experience some issues with internet now.
Yep.
After that night.
Ah, fuck.
Double sure that it's turned on, and of course it's not, but now it is. And yeah, okay.
I knew I should have stopped playing an hour early, just so I could go and have dinner, and that way I'd only be half asleep instead of worried about doing the right thing.
You see, shit happens.
Yeah, but it's not meant to. It's meant to be a perfect world.
Oh really? By whom?
Yeah. I said so.
Ah, I see. Okay, that changes everything.
Of course. The world is meant to do what I bloody well tell it and stop messing about.
Arthur has spoken.
Exactly. You've got it dead right there, Cliff.
Arthur has bad habit to confidently spoken a lot.
Well, after all, I've been around the world longer than most, so therefore I'm entitled to more of it.
Yeah, that's no doubts about that.
That's what pisses me off about Trump. He thinks just because he's 70-something that he's entitled to everything. He doesn't realise the rest of us have been here longer than he has.
Well, I don't think that he really thinks like that. He thinks that he believes that money gives you an ability to have more rights. How you end up
Well,
coming
like the
from
wise
this
man
direction?
said, ignorance is bliss.
Okay.
So he should be the happiest man in the world.
If you say so. Yeah, by the way, about this livestock, I installed it something like midweek, but
Yep.
it's and it works fine, at least on my end. And today, when I was about to install it on a server, I just haven't found it in a mod hub, so trying to recognize why it's sheesh.
Well, what did they change on it then?
It's not about they changing something. Oh, really? So I did it in a bad way, yeah? And now I can't turn. Oh, fuck. Let me fix it real quick. Well, the thing is not about what they changed. The thing is about they have almost 30 unsolved issues reported in a GitHub, so yeah. I believe that this is the reason, and then I checked few of these issues and wait. The problem is not in my position, you wanna say, you bloody stuff. Yeah? It wanna say that, you know? Oh shit. Come on.
Yeah, they're gonna go back or take it down the other end.
Yeah. That's my plan, but firstly I wanna grab as much as I can from this side. Okay. While it does its job, I can grab my tractor back. Oh. Standing in front of it, just as always. Well, yeah, and there are a few things that might actually make your game stuck completely.
Oh, crap. That's not good.
Yeah, and I just curious why that happening, because in FS22 there was almost no mods with behavior like this. I mean, with that crappy stuff. And it seems like game developers themselves changed something about modding that make it possible. And in a recent update, they actually fixed one similar thing that can cause this stacking behavior, but it's just crazy, to be honest, because when you're giving something, I can complain a lot, for example, about space engineers and their real poor access to anything for modders, but I kinda understand the reason why they do that, because you know they wanna prevent the crap from happening for the.
Yep. You'll need to remove that cover.
Yeah. I do that. Let me just have my stuff aligned. Yeah, like that. And now I need to remove the cover, turn that bloody stuff on, and everything should go right. Alright.
I'll have to give you one thing. These modders that do these tractors and stuff, they got a lot of detail into this stuff. It looks good.
Yep, exactly.
You got cab movement and body movement.
Yeah.
Person inside moves with the chair and.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't do a very good job of removing this cover.
What?
Well, it's still covered.
You need to just move it a little bit further, and it's gonna be it will open it itself. By the way, it's full by that thing, as far as I see. Yeah, move it as close as possible. And you know, it will open it when it will be empty. And now it's full. Okay. You'd better move your trader.
All right. Pushy.
No way. No way. Not
always in a hurry.
Well. You know, what's actually not bad about this week is that I was so fucking tired. So I start spending a lot more time with your book instead of all that scripting, footage stuff, and things like that.
What book?
Huh?
With my book?
Yeah.
Oh, did you get it? Are you reading it?
For a while already.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
You probably just forgot because I told it already some time ago. Never mind.
Yeah, goldfish. Gotta remember the goldfish.
No, it was really a long time ago. You know.
No, it was quite some time ago he mentioned it, but I didn't realize you'd actually bought it.
Well, if I plan so, why I shouldn't?
Ah. Well, are you enjoying it?
Yeah, really enjoying it. The only thing that I have too small amount of time to actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know, I typically read the most when I'm on vacation, and when I actually can be on vacation. I mean, drive somewhere and
Just sit.
Yeah, sit on a beach.
Sit quietly and relax. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's kinda not happening for a while already.
Did you have to restart that new job? Did you?
Sorry, don't get what you mean.
There's none left. What?
Yeah.
Bloody
I need
hell.
to just move it out.
No, it's alright, I'll get it.
You could just go collect grass, and by the time when you're here, it should be fine. I don't think that you can move it from that spot. What a fancy maneuvering. You actually managed to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might be easier if you kinda fold it.
No, it doesn't matter. It's out of the
Alright.
way, that's the main thing.
Yep. That's true. Okay, okay. So now I should return all that stuff back. Cliff, you're trying to remove grass near the buildings also?
Yep. Might as well
I
collect
see.
everything we can.
Okay, okay. Alrighty, so that stuff gonna go right here. And shit. Come on, game, could you please respond my actions? That would be really nice of you. Oh. Okie dokie. Where are we up to today? We need to do something in terms of harvester, because without it, collecting sorghum would be literally impossible.
Yeah, we don't have cash right now, so we either have to sell some wood chips or some silage to get some cash, or finance.
No financing. He's got to pay cash. Make him spend his money.
Okay.
What?
We got to make a decision which one is paying better right now. Sorghum, or which one is paying better? Is the wood chips or the silage?
Well, their boss sucks currently. Okay.
Now we could always finance for 1 month.
No financing.
No.
We've got plenty. Just pick one and sell enough to get what you need. That's the idea of it. You've got tons and tons of it there. I know you want millions, but we don't need millions. We just need enough to get the stuff that you need.
Which is a harvester, which will run about 250,000.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. And I feel like I should do that early because at the time Cliff ended up moving. Oh. Shit. Get to turn the stuff on. We really need this harvester. I mean, we will need that harvester, so...
Well, that's alright. Just go and sell what you need.
First
the
things
harvester.
first, I
Truckloads.
need to...
Yeah, a couple of truckloads should do it nicely.
Probably. Don't like to sell something on a off price. But unfortunately we have nothing else to do. I mean, we sold on all unused equipment already. And we're pretty short by money anyways. I don't think that I did a good job here either. Oh my. Okie dokie. Let's me fix that, and then I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, right now I'm currently playing on Rutgerman Island map. That's a pretty good map.
Oh,
What
yeah.
do you like about it?
Just got it's small fields. Road network is really good. The only downside is the canals are everywhere. But the upside of that is you own all the ways, the ditches along the roadways and stuff, so you can put in bridges.
Oh, that's really great.
When you get as a new farmer type thing, you get, I think it's field 1, and it's all the curtilage around all the whole island. So you got all the levee, all the road ditches. So you can mow all that for hay, grass, whatever, and you can put in bridges.
I see.
I put in one. At least I put in one. So. Because there's some of the fields only have one entrance, and you got to go halfway around the map to get to it. So, kind of a pain in the butt. Other than that, it's a really nice map.
Yeah, might be. All right, yeah, sure.
And I was looking at some of the new ones that just came out. They're definitely the American maps. They're really big fields made for multiplayer.
Okay. So, silage. In a best case scenario, we can sell it almost for 400.
Back in a minute.
Currently, it's almost 300. While wood chips, in a best case scenario, we can sell it for 1600, and currently it's only less than 700. Okay, we should sell silage definitely. I don't wanna count how many I should sell. I gotta just load track, move it there, and see how much we've got.
Yep, just take enough loads to get us a new harvester, plus have some cash left over.
Yep.
Don't forget to buy the header too.
I believe that would be helpful.
Yeah. Yeah. And the bigger the header, the better right now, because we've got some fairly large fields coming.
Yep. Okay.
And realistically, a lot of these harvesters are cheap compared to what you have to pay for them in real life.
They are. You know, when I was only just started play farming simulator, I was looking on these prices for harvesters and other equipment, and thought, oh shit, why are they so bloody expensive? Why they can't just use the realistic prices? And then I learned realistic prices, and that was
crazy
something
expensive.
like, oh shoot.
Okay.
Crazy expensive, the prices of them harvesters and stuff.
Yeah. You know, I kinda understand it's pretty complex piece of machinery, but well, I mean,
How much is it? What? I suppose you're looking at the most expensive one, are you?
no. Actually, I looked for smallest and cheapest case, I believe. Case 3.
Oh, yep.
And it was something around $600,000.
That's not the cheapest.
You know, I looked by a catalog. I kinda... yeah.
You're not looking for the smallest and the cheapest then?
Well, I looked for a brand new, and I don't get me wrong, I was not about to buy it. I just tried to, you know the price.
Scare the hell out of us.
Huh?
That's what
Anything
you were trying
used?
to do.
Is there anything in the used market?
Never looked at that. You know, it was just, I wanna know. Oh shoot. I'm driving near our fuel field and I see a lot of weeds. Feels like we need Hoy or weeder also. Oh shoot.
I forgot to fill up this tractor before I started.
Oh.
Good thing I'm good thing I'm almost done.
Speaking about used harvesters, you know, if the difference in price kinda similar to cars, I believe that it's possible to find something really
You should
old
be able
and
to get a
really
good one
small.
for about 150.
I believe that with a certain luck you could find even something under 100.
Oh, yeah, there's a couple that are under that, but have a look and see what do we need them for. Because those fields are not that big, so we don't need a bloody great big
Oh,
hulking
wait a second.
harvester for a
You're
couple
saying
of small
about in
fields.
game now?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay. While I selling it, why shouldn't I? In a used part, we don't have harvesters at all. So we're gonna go for a brand new one, and we need regular harvester. Well, so what do we have here? Do you know, I believe we can go with that New Holland. It's still under
Yep, that's quite a good one.
300,000,
Yep.
and it has a header with 8.5 meters wide.
Yep.
Yeah, that should be it. So, in this case, in total, we need something like 350,000. Well.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay. Let's see how much I got from.
Considering what we've got stored up in the silos.
Yep. Okie dokie. 11,000 for half load, so 22,000 for full load. That means I gotta do something like 10 or even couple more drives. Okay, alright. Drivey days then. The good stuff is I managed to grab a coffee. Ah, it was a session.
Oh, didn't you do well?
Oh yeah. At least something I did well. Oh Feels like during next break I'd better turn on my AC because I become being sweaty as a pig.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh, no surprises here. Almost 31 degrees Celsius. Okie dokie. Should do something like that. Yeah, this multi-silo, I managed to place it in not the best position, basically.
I've actually got 3 of those
Uh-huh.
in the new game. Yeah.
Why you need so many?
Different items.
You can store everything in one, as we do here.
Yeah, but I like them to be separated.
Ah.
I looked at that. I've got that one for the wood chips and a few other bits and pieces, but the grain and seeds and things like that I wanted separate.
Okay. I'm kinda curious why, but okay.
Because I like things to be nice and orderly. And when I want to find something, I want to find it now, not in 35 minutes' time when I go racing around the farm looking for it.
From which point of time you started to value order?
You know I'm a very orderly person.
Well, okay, no comments.
No, you better not either.
Yeah. Wait, Cliff, you wanna say that you finished with mobbing already?
Yep.
Huh.
He's an expert.
Shoot. No, it's just us. Old slow monkeys.
Ah,
So, what's on your way now?
just steering.
Okie dokie.
It goes all nice and straight until it doesn't.
Well. Sounds like that. By the way, I managed to find an interesting thing about that compacting equipment, compactors, stuff like that. When you use it, it actually reduces just slightly, just a little bit, but it reduces amount of grass in silo. While if you do that just with wheels, it's not. So it's not too clear that why we should use it in the first place.
Yeah, there was a comment in a video I watched about that. He did some research on it and realized he was actually losing.
Yeah, if he uses that compaction stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I look at it the same way as all the time I actually worked on the farm when I was younger. And that's all we used was tractors to tamp it down. An old Fordson Major with steel wheels.
Yeah.
That's what we used and just ran backwards and forward across the stack.
Yep. And it's even often just used railway wheels. I mean, train wheels, stuff like that.
No, our tractors weren't that bad. They were old, but no.
Oh,
They weren't made in Russia.
Yes, that's true. I mean, here in Europe, it's pretty common practice to just take old train wheels, weld them all together. I mean, in a stack like columnar stuff like that, and hold it on the back of the tractor to actually compact silage. So.
Yep.
You know, they round, they heavy. What else do you need? And historically, there are in Europe a lot of trains and railways, so it's never a problem.
Yep.
Easy by the way, do you have railways in New Zealand?
Oh no, we're not that modern.
So you just skipped that part, are
you? The first train here, I think, was 1872 or something, 1873, something like that.
I was just, I asked because
one of my grandfathers worked for the railways, and that was what 1876. I think he worked for them. So, and there was railway tracks here then. Well, it may have been before that because we had a small, when they were felling all the kauri forests, there was a small train specially brought in to bring the timber down from the mountains. And it was operating quite early on. I think it was unloaded in Thames. Because Thames was the first railway workshops in New Zealand. And I think it was there that they unloaded it and it went up into the Coromandel somewhere to be used up there clearing the kauri forests.
I just thought that it should be pretty damn hard to build railways in your country because there are a lot of impediments in terms of geography. Yeah. So.
Nah. Pick and shovel, we just shove a hole through the middle of it. Not a problem.
Yeah, Norwegians got that down pat.
Yep, that's what they did here. A lot of the more modern lines were actually laid during the Depression. Men were getting a shilling a day, which today would be sort of like 10 cents a day. Pick and shovel. And a wheelbarrow. That's all I had.
So, even no dynamite to help with this activity?
No, couldn't afford it.
Okay.
It was the Depression. Nobody had money.
Well, okay. Okay, at the end of this ride, I probably gotta have break. Cause I need it. Oh, by the
Oh.
way,
Well, jump.
can't I drive from...
Geez,
From the
you'd
cab.
never make a line haul trucker.
What?
I say you'd never make a line haul trucker.
Too much of a
Why?
wimp.
Line haul
Can't hold
driver.
his bladder. Too much of a wimp. Can't hold your bladder.
Yeah, having to stop every 5 minutes for a cup of coffee.
Well, the thing is that when you drive in a truck in real life, you have opportunity, for example, to smoke on a go and stuff like that.
No, a lot of companies nowadays have a no smoking rule in the trucks. The only ones that
Seriously?
can smoke in the truck are the ones who actually are owner drivers working under contract.
Okay.
And they
That
can't
works.
afford to stop because they're getting paid so little per kilometre or per mile. They can't afford to stop. They got to keep going.
Well, you mean they can't afford to stop for 5 minutes once in an hour?
No,
That
corporate greed.
That 5 minutes actually is about 15 to 20 for time you got to start slowing down until you get back on the road
Yep.
again.
Yes, that makes sense. Well, you know, I'm not a truck driver. I'm just a silly manager. Yeah. So.
Just another town. He can't handle the hard stuff, eh?
Yeah. Kinda. So these rules aren't applicable to me.
You're the boss, so yeah.
What?
Understandable.
No.
We make allowances for you.
Ah, shit.
You thought you were gonna get away with that today. Ha 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 ha.
Oh yeah.
Oh, leg spike.
Oh, yeah.
Saving.
Leg
It
spike.
was a saving. Okay. That's a nice place to have a little bit of rest. So I'll be back in a minute, just as always.
Okie dokie. We'll talk about you while you're gone, don't worry.
Alrighty. Just about done mowing around everything here.
Ah, good.
Alright. Lift. Hold. Lift. Hold. Alright, go down and wash everything, put everything back. Need to fill up the tractor while I'm at it.
Yeah, I think he's got the other trailer there. Should be able to just hook up and grab that.
Yeah, I used that to move the rollers and stuff out of the way over here.
Oh, yep.
Man, this thing takes forever to refuel. It's like
Doesn't it?
real life. Just like real life.
Yep.
He ain't gonna like me because I'm gonna use some of his money to repair everything here. Should be only a couple bucks on each everything, so. All right. $20 for front mower, or 20 credits. Oh, tractors. Oof. That's almost 450 credits on that.
Ah.
And $100 on the back one. So the prices for the repairs on all this stuff is, to me, is just unrealistic.
Yeah.
All right. Wash everything.
I mean, it costs you $100 just to fill the tank with gas,
Yep.
let alone getting any bloody repairs done.
Yep. But the amount of time you use it and the amount of damage or repairs you need to do to it are just,
Yeah. It's a bit out of concept.
yep. I mean, you literally just drive it down the road and back, and you got hundreds of dollars repairs you need to do sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just,
Okie dokie. I'm back.
all right. Thanks for warning.
Well, okay.
That's all right. He wouldn't have understood what we were saying anyway.
Okay. Now you have doubts in my English. Is that something new?
Oh no, there's nothing wrong with the English. It's just the language we were using to describe your finer points.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna even pretend that I get what you're talking about.
Good. We confuse ourselves sometimes, so.
Yeah, that happens.
All right.
Have you turned that real mover stuff on when not working on the field, Cliff?
Yep.
Okay, dokie. In this case, it should remove all the bushings and other crap also.
Yep. Okay. Well, turn this one off right at the moment. Jump in this one. Disconnect from that. Go back, hook back up to the forage harvester so I can clean up everything where the equipment sits.
Yep. That should do.
Then I can move that equipment
That's a
back into
tweak.
place. I used a few hundred credits to repair everything
I see.
on the lawnmowers.
I see.
So,
So
you can
just
scream and holler at me all you want.
you just made my journey a little bit longer. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It had to be done though.
Yeah, I know, I know.
I don't like putting away broken stuff.
Yep. We should get quite a bit of that space, I mean, in terms of grass. That's always nice.
Yep.
There's quite a bit there. It's surprising, really, how much is just around the place.
Yep. Okie dokie, back on the road. You know, if I need to sell that much silage in my local game, I probably just slap somewhere right on my farm, sell everything, trigger,
Oh, yeah.
and maybe even set up some fancy scene of conveyors to sell directly. But that's not the goal of this playthrough. By the way, folks, have you noticed that recently all the new titles, all the new games that came up, pretty boring stuff?
Yep.
And that's... You know, I used to have some single-player games that just, you know, for the story. I mean, I look at them as for books, I believe, that you're just enjoying the story. But recently I did find myself that I'm actually not enjoying this story, and it's not the thing about stories themselves. It's the thing about that they are not supported. They basically killed by pretty poor mechanics of the game.
Yeah. Yep. Some have no story.
You know,
That's
it might
the problem.
be... Yeah, I mean, for some games it's not a big deal. For example, Farming Simulator. It has no story at all. But it not require a story because you building... Was that? Are you alright, guys?
Yep. I'm here.
But it feels like Arthur just left the game.
Nah, yeah, I just got kicked. I don't know why. There's a big lag, and then I just went all strange.
Everything feels okay for me, and feels like Cliff okay also, so it's probably some problem with internet on your end this time.
Wouldn't surprise me, considering I just got this month's account from the provider. And instead of $97 for the phone and the internet, it's $400.
That's Arthur Lincoln back in.
Yeah. How many, you said?
400.
Oh, what? How is it possible?
Because they got the wrong account.
Shoosh.
They mixed my account up somehow. And I've contacted them
Uh-huh.
and gave them an earful, and he said, okay, fine, fair enough, we'll look into it straight away and I'll call you back this afternoon. That was yesterday. It's now bloody 3 o'clock on a Sunday morning and I still haven't heard from them.
Well, she probably call you on Monday. Because, you know. Work hours, stuff like that, schedules.
Yeah, but I called him at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I know, but I can't help but ask a question. Do you have a nice providers in New Zealand at all?
Have a what?
I mean, nice providers who really does their job. Do their job.
Well, the thing is that all the help desks are overseas, from what I can work out, because every one of them sounds like somebody from India.
Oh,
Pakistan.
That might explain everything, yeah. You know,
And they stick to the script. They never change, never vary.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm not racist, but I can't remember no single story when I had a nice collaboration with
You can't.
yeah.
With Indians, no.
Something like
They're
that.
brought up on corruption and theft.
I believe that
As
it's
long as you
mostly
understand that when you're dealing with
thing.
them. Yeah. As long as you understand that when you're dealing with them, then you can stay ahead of the game.
Well, you know,
If they give you $10, they've just taken $20 out of your back pocket.
well, no, I don't think that it's this bad. I think that they just have some cultural things.
Well, you've got 1.4 billion people all trying to get the same job. We're all trying to make enough money to eat.
Yeah.
And there's just not that much work around, and the wages are piss poor. So
yeah,
they'll do anything because they've got a family to feed. And if it means telling tall tales or outright lying, then they'll do it.
Yep.
And if you pull them up about it and say, oi, you know, cut the bullshit. Oh, no, not me. I'm a very honest man. Yeah, right. And so is every lawyer and banker in the world, a very honest man.
Yeah. That's quite a story. By the way, Cliff, you're told that you worked a lot in and offshore. What is your experience with Indians?
I worked off of India for a couple years. Culturally, there is a lot of differences from the U.S.
Oh, yeah. Does that affect work somehow?
Some of them have super work ethics, and some don't. It's like every other culture.
Yeah, I see.
Okay. They're actually some fairly good people. Like I said, I flew in and out of Mumbai for over 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Not every, our jobs usually only lasted like 3 to 6 months when they're doing surveys for the oil companies, but
I see.
they have a problem over there. They're like Arthur was saying, there's not a lot of work,
Yep.
and so the farmers they're leaving the farms to come to the cities to find work, and they can't find work.
Yep. And wages are not high also.
Nope.
At all.
Nope. So it's a perpetual
Poverty.
thing there for them. Yep.
Yeah. That's quite a thing.
Yep.
You know, that's quite interesting because when you have some kind of relationships with a person, it doesn't matter actually from which country or which culture this person is. Most of the people on Earth, when you look at them as persons, are nice people. But
Yep.
when they work in a group, yeah, well, cultural stuff hits.
Yep. Group dynamics start happening.
Uh-huh. It is. Probably that's why I always enjoyed working with US guys, because there in US you are mostly individualists, and I never seen this group dynamic work. I mean, too hard, make too much effect on performance of stuff like that. Maybe that explains current state when US is the strongest economy in the world.
It used
For the
to
moment.
be, yeah.
For the moment.
Yeah.
They're trying real hard to destroy it.
Who?
Other Americans.
Yeah, I see. Well, YouTube recently...
They're getting the school systems here in the United States they're indoctrinating nowadays. They're not teaching, they're indoctrinating.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of socialism going on.
Yeah, and it's not...
That is...
it's not only in the US.
Yep.
What happened, Arthur? You managed to stack?
I got stuck while the trailer was unloading.
That happens, yeah.
You need a push?
No, it's
he's
okay now.
fine.
Just the big lump, big stack of grass at the end.
Yep.
I
do like the rollers that come with for silage. They do a pretty good job of leveling that stuff out.
Yeah, but as I mentioned previously, they are reducing amount of grass.
You lose. Yeah, you lose. I had that problem in my personal game, so I used it, and it did a really good job of leveling everything out.
Yep.
Like I said, you lose.
That's quite crazy, but this leveler that we have actually as a separate equipment piece does opposite of its name. Because
it bunches it up.
Yeah.
Makes holes and heaps.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I was talking more of the Packer. Does a good job of leveling it.
Yeah, I know. I got the idea. Yeah, I was about to say that YouTube had have got some really bad habit for me to trying to push in my main YouTube screen a lot of if I say US leftists, it would be horribly impolite. Okay,
No, it's
whatever.
truth.
I told that already. And you know, they're complaining a lot about, oh, shush, all these corporations, they took our jobs, they make sweatshops all around the world and have our profits. And I just, guys, you know why you can buy the latest iPhone just for $1,000? No? Because it was made in a bloody sweatshop. Yeah. Not only corporations get benefits from this situation.
Yep.
Every one of you also. And you don't wanna assemble that stuff yourself. No way.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Nope.
And you know, all these claims like to solve this situation, we need to get all the money from that rich bastards and split it between poor people. And it's like, come on, guys. Okay, welcome to the bloody camp. I mean, socialistic camp. Comrade, yeah, something like that.
Yep.
But it's like all the vegans telling everybody how bad they are for eating meat and killing animals, and here they are walking around with a $700 leather purse, leather boots, leather belts.
Oh, then you also they're complaining about all the plastics too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh yeah, the tree huggers and their what do they call them? Anti-fuel companies or anti-oil companies.
yeah,
Oh.
the stop thing
And
over in
they're all
Europe.
there with their plastic sandals and where do you really think that it all comes from, idiots?
Yeah, you know, people who saying that we need to ban all the oil industry. I just, okay, guys, you wanna live in 17th century? Are you? Seriously?
And
You
they
have
all
no
pull
clue.
up in their cars. Huh?
Yeah.
They all pull up in their cars to go on to the protest.
Yeah. No, they drive in
bigger-
Teslas, you know, or other EVs. It
Not for
helps
bloody
a lot.
long they will be.
But the thing is that they never ask a question, where is that fucking electricity comes from? That you charging your bloody EV. Huh?
Yeah.
The worst thing that they complaining about all that carbon footprint and other bullshit, and when you telling them something like, okay, guys, why you shouldn't work towards, for example, nuclear energy and stuff like that, because it was kind of banned just because of fear, and it's really nice for in terms of clean energy. And I mean, not that bullshit about renewable energy, which needs a lot of oil to produce and stuff like that, but about real big amounts of clean energy and environment friendly. And they saying something like, oh no, it's dangerous, you shouldn't do that. Okay, what other options we
There's an
have?
easy
Everything's
answer to
dangerous.
that.
Everything's dangerous.
Ask them, was the building of the, what do you call it, what's the name, dam in the States?
Got the Hoover.
the Hoover Dam, yeah. Well, 1,700 men died
Yep.
while building it.
Yep.
So it's not dangerous? Ha!
All right. I'm going to have to take a run at this bunker here. The big hump in the middle, the one end of it.
Okey-doke.
Yeah, that's where I got stuck and it was still unloading.
Yep. I'll turn around here.
Yeah.
Turn off that. Pick up the pickup, and then turn around and get a run at it. Oh, don't run into my buildings.
That's all right. That was your end of the house. It was your bedroom you hit, not mine.
No, that was the deck out in front. I just ran over. Don't worry.
That's what I said. That's your bedroom, not mine.
Oh, that didn't go well.
You need a push, are you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I might need a tow chain. Pull me out of here.
Okay. Okay, let me
Oh,
touch it.
It moved. I got it to move. And I'm...
Oh, great job.
All right.
You know what you can do? You can go backwards. I mean, push your trailer inside backwards, making jobs
Use
this
the trailer
way.
to... Yep. That's what I was thinking about. I got myself jackknifed here, so I had to unhook for a second.
Oh, beautiful.
There we go.
How this trailer is end up being that low that I can't push my truck under it? What? What?
You're
Come on. What
probably
the
jammed up on the edge. You jammed up on the unit.
No, it's because it's loaded. Oh, shoot. Okay.
Hang on, Cliff. Let me drive up there a couple of times and lower that down.
That's what I was trying to do.
Come on.
I was pushing, using the back of the trailer to
Finally.
push it.
Did it. And come on. Alrighty. Back to the road then. Yeah, to be honest, I was really surprised how small this group of people are who really realize how much energy humanity need currently to kind of keep our current lifestyle.
Yep.
Because a lot of...
All right, coming in.
A lot of people just think that, oh, you know, a couple of solar panels would be enough to do all the things that we need. Why we shouldn't just use solar energy for everything? Yeah, okay, come on. Let's talk about steel production, for example.
50 years just to make enough bloody solar panels.
You mean 50,000 years, maybe?
Oh, well, probably.
And the thing is that, guess what we need to produce solar panels? Huh? Good old
wouldn't be
hydrocarbons.
oil, would it?
Uh-huh, exactly. Surprisingly, they wasn't made from wood.
Yeah.
Yep. Wind turbines also needs bloody a lot of lubricants made of oil.
Yep.
Constantly. But, you know.
I'm picking up some of this air at the end so we can. There.
That's
Have you
interesting.
finished hiding in the bloody backwoods yet?
What?
I said, have you finished hiding in the backwoods?
I making money for us. Haven't you noticed
You're
that?
making money only to spend it.
Well. Is there other reasons to make money?
Yeah, you could give it to me.
Hoard it. Hoard it.
Nah. And by the way, Arthur, I have a better idea. I gonna buy a harvester and give it to you.
Oh, yeah. And what's your reasoning with that?
What do you mean? What my reasoning is that? To collect
Because
all the yield from the
you
field?
must have an ulterior motive. Because I know you, you don't do anything without an ulterior motive.
Well. No. We just have a few fields that need to be collected.
Uh-huh.
Nothing else.
Oh, shit.
Was that?
You got stuck?
No, I hit the wrong bloody key again.
Oh, you disconnected instead of
Yeah.
jumping? Ah.
That happens. Okie dokie. Arthur, you still working on this field?
Well,
I
I
haven't
was...
He's pretty much done it all by himself, so.
Yeah, I was the only one working on it.
Ah, okay.
I was over here picking up all the grass around the yard here.
Yeah, he was doing all the other bits, and you were just ticky-touring around hiding in the bloody trees
I'm not hiding.
while I worked my fingers to the bone.
Well, that may be surprising. Will surprise you, but I do the same job with my fingers as you. Currently.
I don't think you'd want to go there.
Okay. It's not what you shout about wherever you shout about.
How do you know it's not?
Y'all got some
well.
dirty ass minds. You just dirty, dirty, dirty.
My mind's perfectly clean.
Okay, your fingers are dirty then.
Yeah, that's right.
You shouldn't go this direction. Oh my. Alrighty. Getting close to bloody 200.
How much do you need?
3,500.
Oh, 350.
Yeah, it feels like we're gonna use almost all our silage.
Oh, you're taking the silage. Well, that's all
Yeah.
right. You still got a ton of chips there as well, so
Yeah.
you won't be short of anything.
Yep. But I prefer to lose 30% of silage price instead of sell chips 4 times cheaper.
Yep. Well, you better hurry up because we'll be finished here soon and we won't have anything to do. No more, don't go taking any more coffee and smoke breaks. You haven't got time.
I actually need another, I need another pallet of trees so I can plant more trees.
Oh,
What the hell? I'm missing stuff here.
you know, Arthur,
Driving right down the edge of the windrow
Yeah.
here, and I'm still losing stuff off the edges of it.
I'm moving as fast as this truck can.
Need a bigger engine.
Nope. We're not gonna spend money on that right now.
Get that one that's, what is it, 1,500 horsepower?
Nope. Nope, nope.
They can fly across
I'm
the
not
map.
gonna buy that.
Oh, come on.
You know, considering we're playing on a server and today I constantly have something around 150 milliseconds, it end up me sticking in each bloody tree on a map.
I'm actually pinging kind of high today, higher than normal. I'm in running 50 to 55. I'm usually running like just under 50.
So the problem might be not on my end, but on a server end today.
Yep.
Oh,
Could
shit.
be.
Okay. We'll see if next time the story continues. I gotta reach
All right,
support and
now I'm down to hitting right around 40 per second there. So I don't know what the heck's going on today.
okay.
I hit 39.40 there for a couple seconds.
You know, I just hope that it's not that bloody Russian hackers playing their games somewhere.
Yep.
We wanna have a nice play session today, so they might go fuck themselves.
Just about full here. And I am full.
Okay.
Well, there's 30% less of them now than what there was a week ago.
Seriously?
Yep.
It's probably because of size of the field.
No, I was talking about the Russian planes.
Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah. All right.
And I'd hazard a guess and say that's not going to be the last time either.
Oh no.
Oh, how the heck did I get stuck? Come on.
Probably because you were driving left-handed on the wrong side of the road again.
Probably.
You know, by the way, Arthur, here in game I'm trying to move on the left side of the road, as you suggested.
Oh, good man.
It feels wrong.
Learning already.
It feels wrong. You know, it's just like you constantly waiting for somebody hitting you in the front.
You get over it.
Yeah. You probably
When I was in
someday.
the army, we had a lot of leftover American stuff from the end of the war.
Uh-huh.
Because we couldn't afford fancy bloody equipment. So we were still using stuff from this. Well, a lot of our weapons were from the First World War. And most of our equipment was from the Second World War.
Mm-hmm.
And I can remember having the first time, because I was in what they call EME, which is the Electrical Mechanical Engineers.
Mm-hmm.
And we do things like workshops and all the gunsmiths and the weapons and armourers and all this sort of thing, and mechanics and engineers. They're all us mob. And I was trained as what they call the tail end Charlie. So
What does it mean?
I had my own vehicle, and I was always the last one in a convoy.
Mm-hmm.
I was always at the tail end of the convoy, hence the name, because if there was a breakdown, they'd just wait until I got there. Or I could go up ahead of the convoy and pick him up and help them out. But normally I'd just trail along behind, and if there was any breakdowns or anything like that, if it was a real emergency, I also had radio equipment, but not the sort of fancy equipment you have today. We had, in those days, we were using what they call ZC1s. And the old ZC1 ran off an ordinary car battery, big, heavy bloody thing it was. One man would carry the radio, one would carry the battery, and the third one would carry the aerial, because there was a big roll of wire you had to string up amongst the trees and what have you. And they had limited range as well, so they were pigs of things.
How limited was that?
Yeah, our sort of elite forces, the SAS guys, they were lucky. They had what in those days was considered, state of the art. I think they were Model 88s, which were like, what in the old days they called walkie-talkies, but sort of quite a modern one. And here we are still lugging around these fucking old ZC1s. And of course, which meant that I not only had to learn to be a
20
mechanic.
kilometers range, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. About 15 miles.
Yeah.
But of course here, as you said earlier, it's all bloody mountains.
Yep.
So you could virtually cut that in half straight away.
Yeah.
Unless you're up the top of a mountain and happen to climb a tree and get your aerial high enough.
Yep. And go on the top of the tree, on the top of the mountain. Each time you need to call somebody is not the best thing in the world.
Oh, they were a bugger of a thing. But so virtually poor old tail end Charlie. It seemed to be that every second month I was doing a different course or doing another course, because I had to be qualified on the radio, so I had to do a signals course. I had to be a qualified driver, so I had to do heavy traffic driving as well as everything else. I mean, my license had 14 classifications on it.
I see.
Everything from what they call tracks and rollers. So any track vehicle or any tracked equipment.
Mm-hmm.
I spent a lot of my time in bloody just on trying to train on everything. Operating graders and diggers and other equipment. And of course I hate school. I hate classes. And here it was being shoved into the next one. Electronics, mechanics, mechanical engineering, reclamation, rescue work, first aid, the whole bloody lot. We were not amused.
Why?
Is that the royal we?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's all that picked up and done.
All right, I got to clean up the ends, and then dump all that inside, and then cover.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to
Yep.
clean this lot up.
And
The
and
lift
just
over
wait.
here, the
And
little
that
elevator
one-
lift thing. Oh,
Yep. And
Yeah.
then just wait for he who shall not be named to
finish making money.
get untangled from the trees and put his cup of coffee down.
And a cigarette.
Yeah, oh well, that goes without saying. All you do is just roll your own, shove the fag in the side of your mouth, and carry on regardless.
Yep.
Whoosh. It's gonna be at least 2 more rounds before even harvester itself.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Arthur, you could basically start rolling this field while Cliff finishing.
Roll what field?
The hayfield we just cut.
Yeah.
Oh,
By the way, have you finished your meal?
no.
Okay. In this case, you could
My
just continue.
bacon and cheese sandwich has gone cold.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's not. Which one is the
Green
The
one.
grass-
The green one.
green one?
We got it color coded now, so we can't screw up.
I painted it all especially. After last time when I mixed it up. You realize that this one is not a green one, are you?
Yes, I'm well aware of that.
Okay.
You want this?
you wanna?
You want
Yeah,
the
I see.
steel roll, don't you? And you've left a tractor and 2 bloody rollers in the middle of the field. You want me to roll?
I did that.
Yeah.
No, he
I'll-
did it. I'm sure he did it. It's the sort of thing he would do.
I'm just trying to get us a little bit money to buy this fancy new toy. So
Uh-huh.
it's
That's
enough
it.
complaining on me for one day. Please.
Is it affecting your judgment?
What? What judgment? I have no judgment today.
So it's not affecting you at all then?
Well, it's affecting my heart, you know.
Oh, not worried about your heart. Everybody's got one of those. We can't be worried about yours.
Okay, whatever. You know, this week I just heard too many times actually this thing like, oh, Alex, you're the manager, it's your call, so it's on you. Fucking shit.
Well, see, we trained you up for this, and now the stress won't hit you the same.
Well. So. Yeah, but it doesn't work, especially when I kind of try to discuss requirements with the customer, and it's basically said, oh, you're such a smart man, I believe you can kind of judge it yourself. What? What the
Oh, shit.
Yes, silo doesn't require rolling.
No, it was just a lag. I got a lag spike just as I turned.
Ah, I see now. Okay, that makes sense. Alrighty, shish. So, 235. Next time it should be 260, which basically means that it's still not be enough. Not gonna be enough. Shh. How's things going on your end, Cliff?
Good. Just about got everything packed here and tarp.
I see a big piece of grass left in the middle of the field. That was intentional or by mistake?
I'll get it.
Okay.
No, I left that there for Cliff to make him feel wanted.
Okay. I'll get it.
You're such a salty man today, Arthur. It's because of cold sandwiches?
Yep. I hate cold sandwiches.
Do you have a microwave oven?
No.
Why?
I used to have one, but then just couldn't be bothered replacing it when it packed up.
Well, I mean, how old was it?
Well, the thing is that we have so many power cuts, blackouts and brownouts and things like that, that electrical equipment doesn't last long. And if I had to put a surge protector on everything, I'd need 14 of the bloody things.
I see. And since it's rented house, you can't place it on a entry point. Yeah?
Yeah. Because, well, like my two computers, I've got on multi-blocks. So I've got 5 plugs in one and 4 in the other. That's just for the two computers.
Okay.
Then you've got to add the printer, the TV.
You have a printer?
The satellite, what do you call it? Satellite box. A couple of lights. And that's just where I am here now. That's not counting the refrigerators, the freezers, the oven, the other lights, heater, you know, things like that, you know, the important things.
Yep.
So you can't have them all operating from one switchboard
Why you need printer?
because it just happens to be there now.
I see.
I've had it. Oh, no, it's actually, I do use it a bit because with my memory, if I don't write things down, I do forget them.
Okay.
So I can just write them, send them to the printer and have a hard copy
Oh, I see.
that I can refer to.
I see. Oh, whoa. Okay, let's sell another batch. Arthur, it's just painful to look how you turning on a GPS and then driving manually.
No, I'm not driving manually.
You are driving manually.
No, I'm not.
As
I've
far
got
as I
both
see,
hands free.
the thing is that the line is not green, which means you're gonna have some.
Ah,
Yeah,
oh, I see what you mean.
yeah.
I don't care. That's all right. I like doing that.
But there are these parts left between lines, you know, and they're not rolled.
Oh God.
Yeah.
He's gonna bitch about 6 inches.
Most women do.
Just
Yeah.
press H.
Considering they only need 3 inches.
Just press H. Use that bloody feature fully, please.
No, I'm enjoying myself.
What
It helps me
was
think.
that? What was that?
I just
Oh,
fixed a tractor
sheesh.
and a wagon.
Oh, yeah.
I worked so
Hey.
hard trying to get that bloody harvester.
But you're whining.
Haven't you got it yet?
If I wouldn't have
spent
fixed,
the
if I
whole
would,
bloody session, he hasn't even got the harvester yet.
and he would have been bitching if I wouldn't have fixed the stuff.
Exactly.
Well, that's true.
There. Now it's been
It's-
fixed and it's been washed.
It's just
You just can't please some people, can you?
so
No.
now I should pay for water also. I see.
Now it's
Oh.
fixed and it's been washed. And I'm going to fuel it up here in a second. Because the tractor's about empty.
At least we're not gonna pay for it because we already bought that fuel.
Yep.
You know, it's just like I look on this number on our account and wait the moment when I can buy bloody harvester, and then some money just disappears.
It's supposed to.
Yeah, but it's supposed to disappear in exchange for harvester, not just somewhere.
Thought you're a whiner, I tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see now. Does this wagon need to be repaired?
Of course, 250,000 would buy quite a reasonable bloody harvester anyway. So I don't know
He
why
still
he
ha-
wants one that's 360.
It's...
And he needs to also buy a header to go along with it.
Yeah, because we
Yeah,
need a
but they
header.
only cost pocket money.
What?
Elon Musk could buy one just out of his bloody drink bill.
And you probably
Well,
noticed
pocket money.
already that my name is not Elon Musk.
Oh,
Okay, I'm fixing another trailer. Here we go.
Oh shit! You do this on purpose, are you?
Yes.
I get it. You just like see me screaming in a bloody mic.
Yep. All right. I fixed both the forged wagons. Now we're done with those.
You finished already, are you?
With those, yes. All right.
I don't like
Drop
this
that
for
there.
those part.
All right. Now I got to fuel up the tractor.
you happy now? You got your little green lines in the middle of the field?
Yeah. That's better.
He sounds so mad. He sounds
Oh,
so
yeah.
mad.
It's easy to wind him up, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That happens when I have a heavy week, and half of the week
Oh, I
was something
see.
like 3 hours to sleep per night.
Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Agree with everybody during the week, and the moment he comes to play with his mates, he gets all bloody bullshit and starts screwing them over.
Oh! You just haven't seen me middle week. That was a disaster for everyone around. Believe me.
All right. We are going to need a wagon to haul stuff for us, right? Once we start harvesting.
We can use one of these red trailers without any problem. We don't need a special auger wagon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, that's
Yeah.
that's what I'm hooking up to right now. Gonna take this over and set it up over here by the field. Look at these skips. What the hell is this stuff? A skip here, skip there.
You know what you're going to be told shortly, don't you?
It was our personal perfectionist speech, so
Okay.
don't be surprised. Arthur.
Yeah. All right. I gotta pick on everybody. I'm equal opportunity.
Yeah.
All right. What else do we need to be doing right now?
Remember what they said about equal rights, so...
Get equal lefts too.
Yep.
If you can change me for a few minutes, it would be nice because it's time for next. Okay.
All right, jump out of there.
Yep, I'm out. So grab that big boy and.
Or my keep on hauling.
I'll be right back.
All right. All right.
We've got one more, 1.5. Oh, we might actually get it in one more. Oh dear. If it wasn't that bacon tasted so nice, I'm not meant to be eating it.
Uh-huh.
But, you know.
You're sitting there talking about bacon, and I'm sitting, my mouth is watering.
Yeah, well, I'm not meant to be eating it, but, well, I've lived this long. I'm sure not going to give up all the goodies just for some bloody doctor who thinks he knows everything.
Exactly.
30 years ago, they were telling me if I didn't give up smoking, drinking, and eating fatty foods, I wouldn't last 10 years. That was 30 years ago.
You're still here.
I'm still here. They're all in the bloody ground, though.
Yep. Go through the list here until I find a silage. Silage. Start. Yeah, these dang underground silo things here, these multi-fruit silos, only hold 4 items. I wish they'd hold more.
Ah. Yeah, as I said, I've got one on the new game I started, but I never sort of looked past it because I really only need it for the wood chips.
Yep.
Because I did a different setup this time.
Yep.
So I can't take out any loans. And I started with 100,000. So I can't take out any loans. Had to buy the land, buy the equipment, and I can only lease stuff once a day, 1 item a day.
Okay.
So I'm limited to what I can do with it. So it's been an interesting exercise.
Yeah.
I can't see any more. Can't see
on mine, I've sold off a lot of buildings that they had that I won't be using.
Oh yeah, yep.
That gave me a pretty good start.
Yeah. Well, the only equipment I started with was 1 small tractor and a small trailer. So out of the 100,000, I had to buy any other equipment I needed.
Yep.
Plus
you say you
the land.
Did you say you weren't leasing anything for doing jobs?
I could only lease 1 item a day.
Okay.
And no contract work.
Okay. And then that is tough.
Yeah, it's interesting. It makes you think a bit more. But I managed to find 4 really cheap small plots of land.
Yep.
So they cost me 60,000 altogether for the 4 of them. One of them was just had just been ploughed and what have you. But the other 3 all had were all planted, and 2 of them were ready for harvesting when I got them, and the other one would be ready the following month. And of course, that one happened to be bloody potatoes.
I saw your little talk. I saw your little talk there where I got on.
Yeah. Not amused with potatoes. I mean, it was worth 60 grand to harvest them, but oh boy, those bloody harvesters, 2 rows at a time.
They suck.
Yep. That's why I never plant them, even though there's a good return. I just don't plant them. I can't be bothered wasting that much time.
Yep.
And the other thing is I can only use one hired worker per day.
Yep.
So I've sort of had to plan out how was I going to do it, where was he going to be useful.
Yep.
So what I did was the first field was wheat, and the one closest to it was the one that was unplanted. It had been ploughed but hadn't been planted.
Right.
So that gave me all the extra land around it. And so what I did was I got a plough, just a cheap one, and joined the 2 fields together, which gave me, and I sort of enlarged one and built them into each other. So I've got one big field, and that'll be my main cash crop. Then I've got the 2 smaller fields to supply wheat for the chickens, and wheat and barley for the chickens.
Right.
And the big field I've put in, what am I going to put in it? Canola. So that'll be a cash crop.
Right.
So then I did, because I couldn't, like the next crop I get, because I've just about finished planting the last field when the time was up and I came over here. So I've got chickens in there, but just the small one, the 20 chicken run, so it takes a while to get eggs.
Right.
But the wheat will last a lot longer. That's just sort of an emergency. Then I hired my one hire for the day was the wood chipper, and bought 2 of the smaller wagons. So I went out and just chipped a shitload along the borderline of where my land ends. There's quite a big forest there.
Yep.
So I went through some of that. I've still got quite a bit left.
Yeah.
And chipped it all, so picked up money to buy more equipment from there.
Yep. I saw a guy, that's how he started out. He started out with nothing. He inherited the property, so he just had the one piece of property, an old truck. He went out and bought a small tractor, a chipper, and a wagon to pull behind his pickup.
Yeah.
And then that's how he started out, and that's all he did when he started was just chipping wood.
Yep.
And he made it. Well, was it 10 episodes in? He's over $2 million just chipping wood.
Chipping wood, yeah.
He 30,000 more, and we should be all right.
How come we've only got 18,000 there?
Because harvester already in the shop.
Oh, you bought it. Oh, I see.
Yep. And it's quite strange how these trees that we planted kinda grows that long. Because it's really takes forever.
2 or 3 years before we can start harvesting them.
Yeah, but these trees that we selected, they should be ready in 6 months, I believe.
Oh.
What was that? What do you just repair, Tartar?
Oh, the tractor,
Shit!
because it was almost completely broken.
So you never repaired it before, and now you decided to do that, are you?
Well, actually, this is the tractor that you kept hitting things with last time.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Just get on with it and get me my header so I can get those fields cut.
Yeah.
Working on it.
While I trying to refill water in our production line. We had shitload of stones in it.
Oh, yeah.
But in
We got
terms
rid of those, didn't we?
lime,
Nope, we're making lime.
yeah, there is 60,000 of lime already. So that's not bad. And actually 15,000 of rock salt. Can we sell it somewhere?
Yep, we won't need that much rock. You'll probably have to put a sell point down to get rid of that.
Yeah, feels like that. Well, we wanna put it on our property, or, I mean, on our farm, or where?
Might as well, so we don't have to run all the way across the map to dump stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have the electrical charge set up so it automatically sells? Because we're producing electrical charge too, if I remember right.
No, it doesn't produce electrical charge during this during lime production.
Okay.
Oh, wait a second.
Thought it did.
I probably can. Can I switch it to sell immediately? Ah, yeah. Yeah. I can switch it to sell immediately, but it could be applied both to rock salt and lime. And I don't want to do that.
Yep.
Shit. Okay, anyways. So, not a container, not a tool. It should be... Where it should be?
Factory?
Probably. What's that? Nope. We should have that. Aha, selling points. Okay. Selling station 2. You can sell goods. Okay, where we wanna have it? And in which position? Probably right here. Why not? But in this position, yeah. Yep, sniping tool. And like that. Okay. Only 5,000, okay. Now, let's see. It doesn't show that rock salt might be sold here, but I'm gonna try. Anyways. But first, let me unload this water to have at least 40,000 in our production. So we have 27, you're saying, but we need 48 for this header.
Nope,
So
one more
probably
trip should
one
cover
more
that, and
drive.
then we need some cash left over, so probably 2 more trips.
Yep. I mean, but after the first one, we could start harvesting.
Yep.
At least. Okay. Come on. Thank you. Grab probably this trailer. Should be pretty useful. Okay.
Oh shit!
What?
You're getting the 8.5 meter New Holland one.
Yep.
Header.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You have a better idea?
No. But don't forget, you're going to need 88,000 for a corn header for the when the corn ripens.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a little bit later.
I heard if you use the Mac Dunn headers, you get a 25% bonus.
Serious?
Ah.
Yes. I don't know if that's true or not, but I watched a guy and he said that's what he got. He got a 25% bonus when he used the Mac Dunn.
That's bullshit. I mean, if that's true, this is bullshit. Okay, I can't sell salt on this trigger. Why? What the lime I see. Wait, there is a raw salt, isn't it? Why I can't sell it? Huh. Interesting. Okay, at least you, Cliff, can sell here now. Don't drive there. Let me just check price for silage. It's even a little bit higher.
That works.
Why I can't sell salt here? What actually I should do with that salt in this case? Can I dump it back? Nope. Beautiful. I have salt in bloody trailer and have no clue what to do with that.
What about the selling yard? The shop.
I can't
Take it
see
to the shop
any...
and see if you can sell it there.
Nope. It's not gonna bite.
Not getting a trigger for selling the silage either.
No?
Nope.
It doesn't work at all, or what?
I got it on the front trailer and it's
Okay, setting
not coming up
station
for a trigger.
2. Aha, there is chips. I see them. But... it's quite strange, but there are no silage. You're right. You're right. I thought that it's like sell everything, but feels like it's not.
Right,
Shit.
heading over to the shop over there.
Alright. Structurals, liquid storage. Beautiful.
Can't dump it in with the wood chips and silage.
We can sell wood chips here. But
No, I mean this rock. I'm talking to rock salt. You can't dump that in the silo with the wood chips and the silage.
yeah, I can.
But since it should be a multi-fruit, should hopefully be able to dump it in there.
Yeah. Okay, I should find the mod for sell everything. Yeah, I can dump it there. Because, you know, we don't have even a snow season here, so we don't need the rock salt at all.
Nope.
And we definitely don't want to use it on fields.
Selling off, get money for it again.
Ouch. Oh, come on. Could you please place it in the right spot? Thank you. My goodness, I hate these trailers with kinda turning assist.
Do you have the mod to lock the rear end? I'll lock it.
No. Is there a mod like that on the market?
Yep. There's a one in the hub that'll lock the fifth wheel so it doesn't turn on you.
I see. Huh. All right.
I use it all the time. Otherwise, I can't back them freaking trailers up or shit if you don't lock it.
Yep. Arthur, what are you up to currently? You sitting in the harvester and waiting for a header, are you?
Must be on a break or can't hear him.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot to put it down here. Ah, there it is.
There's
Okay.
There's 50 grand.
Yep, here we go.
I'll make one more. I'll make one more trip. We got the cash.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, just knocked me out of the... Yeah, that's all right.
What? What are you up to?
I was actually in the middle of purchasing that when you jumped in front of me and decided to get it instead.
Well, you know me.
All right, one more trip should give us some cash. Give us
Yep. You're driving in a wrong direction.
I'm well aware of that. I happen to be turning around.
Using half bloody map?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't go screaming around doing wheelies around the corner, you know.
Oh.
I do it sedately.
Since
like a
when?
caring driver should, looking after his equipment.
Instead
of burning rubber and doing drifts around the corners and things like that.
Such a thoughtful way.
You said we had weeds in one of our fields?
Yeah. By the way, let me double check. Is it just a weed or we need a hoe already? I mean, can we do that with weeder? Come on, show me. Yeah, we can do that with weeder, so let me look what we have here.
So maybe two more trips so we can get a weeder too.
You know, we can grab pretty nice 6-meter weeder, but for just under 7 grand. But I probably prefer to grab a hoe for 36 grand, because if we one time miss the spot when it's small, It's gonna be really, really handy.
Yep. Well, 2 trips, I'll have enough cash.
Yep. If you wish, I can, I can do that.
I'm doing it. It's not a problem.
Arthur, don't drive over the field, please.
You
It's
want me to
seeded.
drive on the corn instead?
No, I want you to drive on the road. Header is not
Yeah,
damaging
well,
crop. Header not damaging crop.
Hang on. I can't drive on the road with the width of this because I would have knocked down half the corn.
Header don't damaging crop. Never. Only wheels damaging crop. And you driving right in the middle of the field. I just hope that in this stage it's not gonna
it's
damage.
grass. And it's still
not a
young.
grass. It's not a grass. It's actually canola.
Hey?
It's
When?
canola. It's not a grass.
Shit. Well, it's still young enough it shouldn't hurt it.
I see.
Because I told it it's not allowed to.
Psst. Run field.
Ah, shit, it would be, wouldn't it?
Okay, just drive a little bit and yeah, now you have it. So it's sorghum. Do we need a... okay. Wherever. Quite interesting what it would be. Base food or grain? Or protein? Probably not protein. It's gonna be base food or grain. For pigs. Quite interesting. Why we have only 75% bonus on this field? Oh, because it's only 50% fertilized. I see. Actually, it shows that all our fields only 50% fertilized. Which's quite strange. What about grass? Okay, for grass it's 100% fertilized. Arthur, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Trying to stop in time, and it got away from me.
Maybe I can do that. Please. Can I?
Oh, stop fussing. Like an old woman in a barber shop.
You, you, you're damaging our nearest field. No way. This field actually looks smaller than it is. Because
Uh-huh.
you've done only perimeter once, and it's, I mean, you're in the middle of perimeter once, and you already have 60% in your tank. Not
Yep.
bad at all. But I feel that I end up building fence around our fields.
Oh, God, the man will be bloody death of me.
Stop what are you doing? What are you doing? You damaging crop here also.
Oh, and exactly how do you
Stop.
propose to turn around?
If you give me to do that, I'll show you. I promise.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Ah.
You see, there is insufficient space here to do it with.
It's pretty sufficient space. Pretty.
It
You need.
is not.
It is. You need to just do that in a lines. Yeah,
Why did
something
that-
like that. Ah, shoot.
Yeah, but you have to get to the end to be able to do that. That's why
Yeah,
I tried to
and
turn
on an
around to
end,
go back up.
and
To go back up the other way so that when I opened the pipe, you'd be able to drive under it. Otherwise, the pipe would be inside the middle of the field.
shoot.
You don't think of those things, do you? All you're worried about is 3 flowers getting knocked off your bloody rose bed.
Yep. We need those 3 flowers, you know?
No.
Yep.
You're just trying to make up a Valentine's bouquet. I know what you're up to.
Open that
You got
bloody
some
pipe.
sassy Sheila tucked away around the corner.
Open that bloody pipe. Oh, I see. It's too far. No, it's not gonna do that job on this run.
Yeah, why not wait until I've got to the end here?
It's not about getting to the end. It's about being too close to the second part of the field.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Hey. I just want to do that on a go, so but it's not gonna happen probably. Or you wanna go one more headland?
Yep.
Okay, in this case, open pipe. Yes, we have an opportunity right now. Come on, tractor, move your ass. Yeah, like that. Come on. It's not appropriate time for luck. It's unloading pretty damn slow.
Yeah, it should be nearly 20,000 now, I think.
No, only 9,000. Oof. Okay, I actually can do that coin while while you continue filling your tank. Why not?
Yep. You want me to dump another load? We got cash.
Yeah, probably, because it's gonna be 12,000, you know, it's like 2 repairs of tractors and we...
Yeah, truck needs a repair. That's going to cost probably 10 grand to repair the truck here.
Is okay in this case.
One more trip should do it. That'll give us almost 40 grand. So
Yeah. Yeah. And we're getting close to the winter when our prices go up and we can make some money selling chips.
yep. Alrighty.
Okay. Here we go.
You know, we might just sell all this dang silage off. We don't have much left after I get done filling this trailer out.
Yep.
We'll only have about 60,000 left.
Yep. But at least we gotta have that chips. All the chips.
Yep.
And we can sell them on the best price.
Yep. Yeah, we'll only have about 30,000 left of silage when I get done here. It's 80,000 for one load. Yeah, we got 37. Yeah. There's just over 30,000 silage left.
That happens
Well,
when we need a lot of bloody money. Okay, steering assist.
that's the reason why we got it, though.
Yep.
It sucks we have to do it at a 30% discount right now.
Yep. Okay. Now, can you show me these bloody lines? Please. Finally. Yeah. quite interesting. How many? So it's gonna be almost 60 grand more for corn header. Shit.
88, I think the New Holland one is.
Nope. Not 88, fortunately. But still.
We'll need that next time to come next week.
Yeah.
Corn
So
will be ready
next
then,
week
or
I
should
believe
be.
we're gonna sell silage straight from silo to have that money.
Yep. It'll be the short one that's ready next week. We got a heck of a lot on this last field
Yep.
because we had a full growth on them that field there.
Oh, I see, Arthur. Your 10 getting about full, so I'm gonna finish with this line and switch to unload you. Yep, here we go. Come on, tractor, move, yes. Yeah. Was that? Oh, I see. What? What about... Shish. Yeah, that's better.
Bloody roughneck bush drivers.
Actually, why shouldn't I be here if I can continue work?
Yeah, just leave it there because there's only 2 more runs to do anyway.
Yeah. And it's not gonna be on your way anyways because
Yeah.
it stands on a
No, it'll be alright.
already collected part.
Get that done, I guess we'll do some wood chipping.
Yeah, we can. Why not? I'm gonna finish this weeding job first, of course, but it's not gonna be that long, you know.
Yep.
By the way, maybe we can seed something on this part of the field. Oh yeah, we can seed barley this month, and it's much more important than collecting that stuff because we need barley to produce pig food.
Pig feed. Yep. You said we needed fertilizer over there too?
Sorry, we need what?
You said we needed some fertilizer on some of them fields?
Yeah, and I mean we have some on shelves now.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so we should be alright.
I think we've got snowflakes falling in the game.
Seriously?
Yep, it sure looks
Yeah,
like snowflakes
just a
are
little
falling over
bit.
here.
just a little bit. It's fine.
Ah, dumbass.
Okay, last trailer load of silage. It won't be only 35,000, almost 36,000 liters.
Okay. You can go
So
with
about $9,000 to
one trailer.
$10,000. Yep.
You don't need bus this time.
Around 33,500.
Yep. Okay, okay.
Is this the only one that we had matured, ready for harvesting?
Yep.
That
The
field
bad
needs to be
thing is we-
cultivated.
The bad thing is that we don't have a mulcher. Because it could give us few additional percent for that
I think
field.
it's 2%.
Yeah. Why we need a lot of that stuff, huh? Mulchers. Well, we don't wanna work on this field with 3-meter mulcher, but bigger. Actually, it's not that expensive, you know. For 5.6 meters, we can go with 21,000, but it's gonna be more than half of our current account. Yeah, so I don't think that we should do that, to be honest.
I'm getting
Screw
ready to dump
this
some more in.
2%.
Oh, you good?
Huh?
Yep. I'm about ready to dump some more in, so you get another, at
Anyways.
least another 9,000 out of it.
Anyways,
Yeah.
we're gonna buy this stuff next time. You know, considering how big field we're running, we should go with much wider ones to not waste all the time to do that. Especially
You said
considering...
on
Sorry,
your
what was that?
testing, you said that you said in your testing that the attachments didn't matter for what your return is.
Yep.
Right now, they got a corn header in the used equipment.
Corn header and used equip. Oh, really?
Yep.
Huh.
Yep.
So that is minus 70. Tough. Ah,
That's
yeah,
a
but
good deal.
it's yeah, it's good deal, but it's for not for our harvester. It's actually for
Oh, it's
4-H
for-
harvester.
Okay. Oh, self-propelled forest harvester. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't look real close. I just jumped in there real quick.
Yep. That was a good finding, but
Yeah.
unfortunately we can't.
If for 70%, we could run something like that for a season or two to just to get us by.
Yeah, of course.
Yep. Do we have a cultivator so we can cultivate that field? We do,
Yep.
don't we? Yeah.
Plow plus cultivator, we have that attachment.
Yep.
Are you selling this or storing it?
Storing, of course, we can use it to feed our pigs.
Ah, okay.
In case of emergency. In a majority of cases, I prefer to feed them with pig food, but in case of emergency, we can use that stuff. By the way, forage harvester will produce not a corn but chaff.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's not for us anyways. All right. Not sure. You left that harvester working?
I'm bringing the sorghum back first because if it rains it'll get wet and rot and then it won't be any good for anyone.
Yeah, I mean you could shut down your harvester engine.
I did.
Okay. It just looks like from my perspective that even the header is still spinning.
No, I switched the engine off.
Okay.
Does it go in this one?
Yeah, in a multi-silo. Multi-silo.
Oh, it is in the multi one. Okay.
Oh, I almost finished with these bloody weeds. Cliff, you going to work on plowing or?
Yep.
Or I should do it. Okay.
I can work on it.
Just be careful, please.
No, I'm gonna tear shit up.
No.
You
I
can
know
drop that there, Arthur.
You're not gonna do stuff like that. No, you're too organized person.
You know what? I can use the truck.
Well, they
Wow.
say there's one born every minute.
What? All right. Have you watched the trailer?
Nope.
No, I'm bringing this back now. One thing at a time. Heavens above your bossy
You
today.
Parked this
Didn't you have
trailer.
your coffee this morning?
You parked the trailer already. You're not gonna wash it. I know you.
How do you know? You don't know anything. It's not that I parked it already, it's that I parked it out of the way. So nobody else would run into it.
Okay, let's see.
You don't trust me at all, do you? Well, that's the last time I'm buying a lottery ticket for you. You can buy your own from now on.
It's not about trust, you know? I just know you too well.
No, you don't know me at all. I'd already worked out exactly what I was doing, how I was going to do it, and when it was going to happen.
Uh-huh.
Just watch and learn.
Uh-huh. In case you not forget it. Yeah?
I put it where I could see it when I brought the harvester over to wash. I'd be looking right at the trailer, wouldn't I? And then I would remember that the trailer's got to be washed as well.
Okay. Okay. Whatever you say.
See? While my memory's bad, I have little plans and things of how to make it work, so I don't forget things.
Uh-huh.
So where are you going to keep the harvester?
That's a tough question, to be honest. I'd prefer to have it inside, of course. But
Well, you should be able to get it through that top door without too much trouble.
no, I don't think so. I don't think that this header gonna fit in a door. If you...
Of course it'll fit. It's a 10.5 meter header and the door's 10 feet wide, so of course it'll fit.
You can try, but...
Of course I'm gonna try.
But do your best to not end up being on a roof, please.
Why not? I think yellow on the roof would look really smart.
I don't wanna evacuate it using crane then. What?
That's why I don't like this one.
What
Because I'm
the-
right on the edge of the field. We'll have to... I have to go like this. Go in a little bit more.
Yeah,
Then start.
that should be.
I don't want to tear up the road. Well, it
Yep.
shouldn't tear up the road.
No, it do nothing to the rod, so don't you worry
Yeah.
about that. Okie dokie.
GPS. Turn GPS on.
Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of a problem.
Nope.
Because
Yeah. So I'll just turn that off. And eyeball it until I get the first one done.
Yeah. You can use that angle indicator on a very bottom of your map.
Yep.
So Arthur, you end up using the widest door. I see.
Of course I use the widest door. God,
I'm gonna
I
hit the
didn't
first
come.
roll
I
here,
didn't
looks
leave
like.
school yesterday, you know.
Don't worry about that. Just... This line already almost destroyed by Arthur, so...
We're gonna have to leave a gap in the fields up here eventually.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do, but you know, we was on such a hurry trying to do that when we seeded it, so...
Yep. Just have to, in the future, we'll just have to come in and paint the line on one single block wide all the way down.
Yep.
Give us a gap.
Or just place something like a rocky rod, you know, something like that.
Yeah. This is a hayfield often, or no, nothing here. Don't matter if I run out.
Yep. Okie dokie. So, where I can park you? And yeah, stone collection. That's gonna be the next activity. Alrighty, where I can drop this piece of equipment? Probably right here. Oh. Arthur, the spot that you identified for this harvester is pretty nice. I liked. Why are you not happy about already, huh?
What do you mean? I haven't said a word.
I hear that,
No, that wasn't That was That's different.
Yeah.
It was a different Right? If it was then you know you're in trouble. But if it's it just means, yeah, I agree.
Oh, why are you such a
I'm
complicated...
absolutely perfect. Of course I would agree.
Oh, sheesh. Hey, tractor, come on, could you please grab that bloody piece of equipment for me? Yeah. Oh, shish. Okay. Ouch.
Ma, where'd my GPS go?
You turned it off last time.
Yeah, but I turned it back on.
Yeah?
Because I
Okay.
just did this line across, header across the end here, and I used it. I turned around and it disappeared. What the hell?
That's not the weirdest thing that I seen in this game. Today's morning I played in Farming Simulator in my local safe and used just a few helpers, you know, and in some moment, with all of a sudden, one of my helpers dropped me a message that, okay, I stopped working because equipment was removed. And what do you mean? I not used borrowed equipment or stuff like that? I mean, what's happening here? And I'm switching to this equipment, and guess what? It just stands in the middle of shop. So it was restored, evacuated, wherever you call it. And
Yep.
it was just, I don't know why, I don't know how, and the only question I had at that time is, what the f going on there? I mean,
Exactly.
how?
Well, quite often they will repossess your gear if you haven't paid them. So you probably forgot to send in your monthly bribe. So they took and came and repossessed your equipment.
You see where is the problem? That at that safe, I have almost 5 million on my account. So it's not about running out of money, you know?
Ah. Yeah, but
And-
just because you have the money doesn't mean to say you pay your bills.
Oh, come on! You're not gonna do that again. What the f... Whatever.
Exactly. Exactly.
We have a lot stones this time. Because only from one single line I've got 10% of that stuff tank. Huh. Why so? Interesting.
We can use all the stones we can get to make the line, but
Yep. But you know, we have a lot of lime and stones already in our production.
yeah.
Yeah, by the
Yep.
way, this mod about about upgradable productions, I saw the developer who did it for FS22, and he's already working on it for FS25, so it should be on air real soon, and that's gonna be great.
Good.
Yep. Arthur, I don't like when you're silent. Because in this case I don't know
I'm
what
concentrating on
you're
what
doing.
I'm doing. I'm a busy boy.
And what
I'm
are you
trying
doing?
to save equipment.
Okay, okay.
Because I know if I don't put it away, you'll leave it sitting out overnight. A storm will come along and destroy it all.
Hail damage.
Yeah.
Cliff, I don't want to disappoint you, but Arthur currently working on the truck.
That's all right.
It's all right. It's been
I
washed.
didn't. I didn't wash it and I didn't repair it. It needs to be repaired.
Yeah.
I didn't repair it because I didn't look to... no, it's hardly anything wrong with it.
We missed one single...
I saw that
plan.
when I turned around. Yeah. I'll get it next time.
Okay. We fixed that in past, yeah?
No.
My goodness. Live with AC. Life with AC is much better than without.
Hey, come on, there we go.
Now, what are you lot doing over there?
I'm cultivating, he's stone picking.
Yep.
You're sober and he's stone picking. I see.
Yeah, he's stoned. That's right.
Oh, he's stoned and you're sober.
Yep.
Well, who's doing the stone picking then?
Don't know.
The tractor.
Ah.
Must be an AI. Must be the
Sounds as,
AI.
though sounds as though both of you are 6 over the 7.
All right.
Yeah. I'm fine with that. Arthur,
Thought you might be.
you can start placing lime, I believe. If you not too busy there.
Well, I am actually. I'm having my smoko break.
Okay, then enjoy your smoker break.
You've got to have a 10-minute break every 2.5 hours. It's in the labour laws.
Seriously?
Yep.
I almost sure that
You wait till you get there. You start work at 8 o'clock. You stop at 10 o'clock for 15 minutes for smoko.
Oh.
Then you work through till midday, and then you have an hour for lunch. Come back at 1 o'clock, work for 2 hours. Then you have a 15-minute afternoon smoko or afternoon tea break.
Well,
Then come back at 3:15 and work through till 5 o'clock and knock off.
yeah.
And don't ever ask to work Saturdays and Sundays. It's forbidden.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware about that. But you see, it's applicable only to the work. Not
Yeah,
for
it's
games.
applicable. It's applicable only to workers. So if you're not a worker, you don't get the benefits.
Okay. Okay. All right, I'm done. I'm going to wash this off and put it away.
Uh-huh. Sounds good.
Well, if you, I've already watched the tractor. So if your tractor's not clean, then bring it over here and I'll take it over and do the line.
We have a lot of work before our tractors will be ready to be washed.
Well, we're only using 2.
Yeah, and I'm curious why.
Because I've just watched the other tractor thinking that you had everything finished over there. Obviously, you've been taking your time and wasting time. Otherwise, it would all be finished.
Just enjoy your smoke.
Oh, I do, all the time.
Okay, that's ready to put away.
Okay. Where was this one?
It was
go?
underneath the cover over here.
Oh, over there, that's right, yeah. Yeah.
Last line. So, what we need to do then is place lime,
Yep.
blend
Be
it,
there in a
and
minute.
roll. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what the? Back up, you bitch.
Hey, quit tearing up the stuff, man. What the hell? Look at that. You scratched the paint right there. You scratched the paint right there. Look, right here. Got
Yep.
a big dirt mark on there now. What the hell?
Yeah, you did
Hey,
that.
boss man. Hey, boss man. Did you see this over here? Look at this. Look.
Yep. I see that.
Weren't me, it was him. He did it with the truck.
Well.
I may smash and crash trucks, but I don't scratch them. I mean, if you're going to do damage, you do it properly. Not just half-assed scratches.
Uh-huh.
Right. He's going to do that. What do you need me to be doing?
Seeding, I believe. We
All
can
right.
go
Grab the other tractor.
full scale teamwork.
Looks like we might have to move something to get the cedar out, though.
Mm-hmm. It ended up being jammed up.
There is... I might be able to get it out of there. Got it. All right.
Are you going to line both of those or just one of them?
What do you mean, boss?
Oh, no, hang on, that's right. We only did the one, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know why it's taking you so long to do just one field.
Bag of seed, 3. I'll take all 3 then, thank you.
Just be careful, please.
Refill cedar, yes.
What?
Refilled seed.
I don't know, you worry about nothing.
Seriously?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
All right, I don't think we should have plenty of fertilizer there.
The thing is that we should also place additional fertilizer on top, I believe, because yeah, it's gonna be a tough job.
Oh, shit.
What?
What?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop. Yeah. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Oh, you worry too much.
Yeah? I know.
Anybody would think you me bloody mother.
Shh.
Barley, you said, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I can't watch that. I can't. I'll be back in a minute.
That's why I'm looking down. Just make the round, Arthur.
Yeah.
Just drive, make a big circle, come back in it from the hayfield side. Yeah, we get done with all this one, and then I got to go outside and help the wife.
Ah, yep.
till up her flower garden and put down mulch, plant some more flowers.
Ah, shit. Why does it bloody switch off? The moment I start moving, it switches itself off again.
Mm-hmm. Canola's looking pretty good. Got 97% yield bonus on that one, on the canola right now. So. Says 100% fertilizer, not saying anything about needing lime or anything.
No, it was lined before, so it shouldn't need any.
Yep.
Okay, I'm back now.
And our field of soybeans over here is only at 50% fertilizer, so we have to put some more fertilizer on it.
That's why I'm saying that we this time should place additional fertilizer on top.
Yep. Yep. I think we should be able to still fertilize this because it's still in the growing stage.
Yeah.
So we should be able to...
we need a tractor with narrow wheels to do that without damage.
What the? Stop, you son of a bitch.
Arthur, you fighting equipment again? Are you?
Oh, bloody thing wouldn't stop.
It's that auto drive stuff. You got to turn it off.
No, I've got on manual.
Okay. And then you just have to hit the go forward or backwards button to make it stop then.
Yeah, I tried that and it just kept going.
Huh.
I just remembered that at the late stage in FS22 I used to use pretty interesting piece of equipment. It was direct drill seeder actually, but combined with mulcher in front of it and roller at the back, and it was whipping 30 meters wide. Just magnificent. You can reseed any field in one run. Not realistic at all, but pretty nice.
Yep.
Okay, I believe we can start seeding and rolling now.
He's got one pass on the far side there yet.
Yeah, but
I was going to do it. I was going to do a header. I was going to do a headland on this side first.
Ah, okay.
So I don't have to run in. So I don't run into canola.
Yeah, I see. That makes sense. And I actually should position somehow to not ruin that.
Is that going to load there? Is that going to push down?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Should be. Yeah, something like this should be nice. No,
yep.
A little bit closer, I see. stop. Yeah, something like that. Alright. That should be it. I should just go out of the way. Okay.
Yep. Not seeing more snow falling, so that's as good. Well, yeah, there's a little flake here and there every now and then.
Arthur, you're not gonna smash in my roller, are you?
What? What's
You're
your
not-
problem now?
I just hope that you're not gonna smash in my roller.
Why would I smash into your roller? You're on the other side of the field.
Yeah?
Well, I'll be safe here, but the way you drive, I don't know about you.
Oh, shit. I see. I'd better shut up.
You're starting to learn.
Oh, I see. They should wait for a couple passes before rolling.
Yep. You're a little bit wider than I am.
Yeah.
What have I done? Oh, there we are.
Turn seater on.
No. It's strange, but in a couple spots we have 100 fertilization, but in a couple only 15. Only 50. So, yeah, we gotta add additional layer. And since we have only one spreader, well, Arthur, I'm gonna grab your tractor with spreader. Arthur,
What
I need
for?
your tractor with spreader.
What for? I've just
To
watched it.
place additional fertilizer on
Fertilizer.
Z fields. Yeah.
Ah, so you'll want to get rid of the line first.
Yep. And change all the wheels to narrow ones, including wheels on a spreader. That's possible
God, do you
or
like
not?
doing things awkwardly?
That's possible or not? Wait a second, let me double check.
I don't know.
Or we need
Never
other
bothered about it.
spreader. Wait a second. Spreaders. Yeah, we can use it with narrow tires. Alrighty.
All right, come and grab it.
On my way. Hey, I gonna dump this lime in our multi-storage and then oh, I see. I can do that. I need to just unload it. Something like that. Yep. Now load all that stuff with fertilizer. Thank you very much.
That's been closed for the last hour.
Uh-huh, yeah, I see. Hey, fertilizer. Why only one? Okay, wherever. I don't think that we need too many of them. Anyways. Okay, loads of stuff. Yeah. What? Oh. That's better. 1,000 liters should be enough, I believe. Okay, and now I need to reconfigure all that stuff. So, come on. We're gonna go here and change that to narrow tires. Why are we actually paying for changing that to narrow tires? What? Oh, that's gonna be a piece of shit. What? Why are we paying for changing tires each time?
Yes,
Why?
because that's what they do.
Motherfuckers. It feels like in this case we should have one tractor on narrow tires constantly.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep. Arthur, what have you done to my rolling setup? It was in a
Your
perfect spot to do the first line near that field.
Well, you didn't say anything, and he happens to be doing that down that end.
I see. I see. Okay, give me that lines, please. You bloody stuff. Come on. Where is my lines? Oh, that's AI worker. Of course. Of course. Bloody bastard. Okay, dokie, here we go. Okay, need to firstly unfold that. Then doing something like this. My goodness, unfortunately on this tractor I can place narrow tires only doubling it for the front and the back simultaneously, which is a huge pain in the ass.
So how were those narrow wheels working out?
They're working out beautifully. We're not destroying crop while using it.
Oh. Well, that's not much fun.
You prefer to destroy a field completely while placing additional fertilizer?
Yeah. It's fun. You can see all the thigh marks.
Nope, it's not.
I'm
We
going to do
need
this
that
from the other
crop.
end so I can get lined up better. I'm going to do this last pass from the other end.
Okay. No. Wah. Like that, let's go. Game become laggy. Arthur, I would be really happy if you can not touch the nearest field, because I'm pretty sure that roller are gonna destroy it.
Nah.
All right, I'm done with that.
Okay.
Nice.
Really trusting soul, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna go wash this up.
Alrighty.
Anything else we need to do before we quit for today?
I don't think so, to be honest. Because we are pretty limited on time already. Oh,
Nope.
no.
We're down to 30 minutes.
Oh no, we're fine. We're fine. Whew. Yeah. Lights barely help when you're moving in a full tall horn.
Yep.
Alright, next one. See? I hope it's gonna be enough, that fertilizer that I loaded, because I'm down to 70 liters. No, it's not gonna be enough.
No, it won't be enough.
Shit.
Not for that amount.
Yeah. Especially considering that it's gonna be nice to place additional fertilizer on our new field and on that canola field also. Okay, I'm going to load more.
Did you fill it right up, or did you just put 1,000 liters in?
1,000 liters. You know, typically we don't use that much fertilizer. It's just pretty big field.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't sound nice.
Very opinionated.
Oh, you'll know when you hear the nasty
That
Any
sounded
other
like
one
an
is
very.
just it's an expression of acceptance or acknowledgement. But when
That
you
sounds
hear
like
the
a very
bad one, then you know
opinionated
you're
one.
in the shit. No, no.
That
That's
sounded
not
like
an
a very
opinionated one.
opinionated. Yes, it did. It
No.
sounded very opinionated.
Where did you learn English? You're American. How would you even know what English bloody well meant?
I
Right.
see what you do. Oh shit.
All right.
How we end up having a lot of half-filled fertilizer bags here. Oh, just beautiful. And we have only seeds here, I see. And no more fertilizer here. Just fucking beautiful. Okay. Okay, I have 400 and I just hope that that's gonna be enough. Because otherwise, it's gonna be a huge pain in the ass. Shit. Alright, anyways, we can place additional fertilizer on newly seeded crop and that canola next time. Anyways, so
Yep.
I just need to place it on a part that we're gonna harvest next time. Okay, okay. Show me that line. Not this one. That one. Yep. Yep. Yep.
So what's left out there? There's only the...
What?
There's just the one tractor and the spreader.
Yeah, if you're speaking about field. Oh, that's why you're gonna close all the doors, are you?
No, I'm leaving the bottom one open.
You just closed it.
No, that was the big one. There's nothing to come in there.
Yeah, the big one
That's
is the
only a
bottom
tractor
one.
you've got there. The tractor can come in any of these top gates because you've got to come round here to wash the spreader anyway.
Okay, show me that field. How it looks in terms of soil composition and fertilizer. Oh, nice. That's nice. That's a lot better. Ah, actually we have 100 fertilizer on that field with canola, so I shouldn't worry about that.
Nope.
But our newly seeded field is gonna be nice to add some fertilizer in it. You can have party while you're waiting for me, you know. Grab some beer in the fridge and...
Don't have a beer in the fridge out here. Gotta go into the house to do that. There's no refrigerator.
Somebody
Somebody spent the refrigerator money on fertilizer.
No, no way. Who did that?
Yes, way.
Who did that? Who?
I don't think we got a damn owl in here now.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, by the way, our newly created team that we are working into for that new client called Night Owls. So
But what?
Night owls?
owls. Yeah.
Oh, night owls, oh yeah.
My goodness. Okay, 15, 10, 5 liters, 0. Here we go. I'm coming, guys. What about cold beer? Have you left something for me?
Not yet.
Not
Why would we
yet.
do something like that?
Well, I don't know. Maybe because you're good guys?
Bosses
No.
drink whiskey, don't they? Not beer. There was only 2 beers left in the chili bin, and we finished those. So you'll have to have the boss drink a whiskey instead.
Hmm.
We're
Need
only
to,
workers. We're not allowed to drink whiskey. We can't afford it anyway.
You need to put in that mod with the extra different types of fertilizer and stuff.
Yep.
Because there's you can get urea.
Okay, you're not.
No,
You're not.
Nothing wrong with my rear.
Okay, you not left me a beer, but where is the bloody stick of this pressure washer?
Probably in
Meanwhile-
Cliff's hand, because he was going to wash it for you because you were working so hard, and he felt sorry for you. And the fact that the fact he drank your beer.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, that stuff was on the outside. Yeah, storage. Ouch.
No, it was down the far corner there, just in front of the water tank.
Aha, okay. This wheels doesn't help a lot to align it backwards.
There is room in here. You can park it in here if you wanted to.
No. I'm gonna place it where it was, where it belongs, you know?
Yep. But I was saying there's that extended line for fertilizer and consumables. In there is urea, and it is only like 350 credits, dollars, pounds, whatever, for a bag, instead of the thousands of dollars that we have to pay right now for fertilizer. That's $1,920 for a bag of fertilizer, and this urea is only like I said, 350.
Sounds like
A
the
bag.
what we need.
Yep.
Right.
Well,
Can
urea is just like pissing under the lemon tree, actually.
Yeah, but once you put it in into your tank, it
Doesn't
comes
matter.
out as solid fertilizer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's solid fertilizer.
Okay, okay. Ouch.
Okay, I got that light off. I don't know how to shut the one for the door off.
Yeah.
Ah, there. Okay.
Thank you,
I wonder
Arthur.
where the other 2 went.
You're such a considerate fella today.
What's that? Oh, you behind me. Oh, dear, I didn't realize.
And remove the chainsaw.
What chainsaw?
It's that one that you just held in your hands.
I have a torch in my hands. I don't have a chainsaw in my hands.
You know, I'm almost sure that it's not a torch, but a flashlight.
Well, it's a torch. We call it a torch. You call it a flashlight.
Shit.
All right.
Right?
We're down to 6,500 food on the pigs.
Flashlight. That's a torch.
Sorry,
We're
Cliff, what's
doing
that?
good on the. We're down to 6,500 for food on the pigs.
Yep. I know.
And then we should have more than enough lime to do a big field next time, I think. We need it.
Yep. No problems at all.
4,500.
Okie dokie. It feels like really about time to finish this stream. So, dear viewers, thank you very much for your attention. Thank you for being here. And we see you next time. Just as always, same time, same day, next Saturday. Bye-bye.